Okay, today I'm going to show you how to build the most effective trot line. This line will never get tangled no matter what, because whenever fish started biting, they twist, they roll all kind of way. Okay, you're going to need a 65-pound monoline for catfish. You can find it at Walmart, and also for your drop line, and also a 200-pound. This will be your main line. Okay, you're going to need some swivel right here. You can find also at Walmart, and a size 4 hooks. It kind of look like this. I like it. The size 4 is perfect because it's not too big, it's not too small. And again, the swivel, it has to be a size 7. Size 7 is perfect. It will fit perfectly into your line. It will not get loose. Okay, a easy release clip. You will need 2 of these, and also some kind of bucket or container to kind of store your line in while you're working on it. Okay, let's start. First, you're gonna put, I'm just gonna do an example, so I'm just gonna put 3 on here. So first you're gonna put the swivel inside your hook just like this. Depends on the state, so make sure you check with your state to see how many hooks you can have into a line. So here I'm just gonna show you 3. Okay, if you're gonna have 30 hooks on your line, so put 30 swivel on there. Okay, just kind of let it drop down. First, from the beginning of the line, you just make a little loop like this. Tie it just like that. Nothing really, nothing. And you're gonna put it into your easy clip right here, just like that. Okay. When we're gonna start from the beginning, from here to the first hook, I usually like to do it about 2 hand length. So just kind of 1, and then another. Just let it drop down. 2, and I'm gonna put like the first knot right here. And again, nothing fancy, okay? Just like that row. And then you're gonna drop 1 swivel right next to your knot right here, and then tie another one. You're gonna tie another one right above right here. Okay, so just like this. You can get as close as you can, so it won't hurt, and you can just give it a pull and it will stay there really tightly. The reason we have the 2 knots right here and the swivel is because when fish bite, they roll. They can roll either way. They can roll in the circle like this, and this will kind of twist around. They will not get tangled into your main line. Or when they roll like this around your main line, it's still gonna just move around. Okay, it will not get tangled. And again, from the beginning, from your first hook to your second hook, check with your state to see what is the legal length you can have. Here I like to do it about one length like this, so it's a little more than 5, close to 6 feet. And you're gonna tie your second knot just right here, the same thing as you do earlier, just like that. And then slide your swivel down like that, and then tie another knot right here. just like that. Okay, and then from your second to your third, you're gonna do the same thing. You're gonna do the same thing until you finish the whole 30, 40, or 50 hooks onto your line. Then I'm gonna show you how to make your drop line with the 65 pound that we had earlier. You're gonna cut it to length about approximately 16 to 18 inches long, depending on how long you want, but you don't want to have it too long. It's just gonna lay around the bottom of the lake, so the fish cannot find it. You want it at 16 inch. Okay. You're gonna use the hook and just slide through. When you cut the line, make sure you use a lighter. I haven't shown you earlier, but use a lighter and burn this the end of it, and kind of twist it a little bit so it won't okay. When you're gonna put into your hook, this is how I do my hooks, and it's very tight, so just put through just like this, and then I like to twist it 4 to 5 times, and then you see a little hole right here. Just push it through just like that, and then give it a pull. This knot will not lose your hook. The more the fish pull on it, the tighter it gets. And you're gonna do the same thing on the other end into your swivel that you have. Remember you making this right here? You're gonna do the same thing. Let me show you like this. Just put it through just like that, and then give it 4 to 5 twists, and again push through just like that and pull. And that's your trot line. This is what you will get when it's done. Your bait is gonna be right here, your fish line. No matter what, when the fish bite, they start to twist like this. No matter how much you twist, see, the line will not get tangled. Or when they flip this, they can do 100 times if they wanted to. It will never get tangled. And you're gonna do it for the next to finish up your line. You do a 30, 40, or 50 hook, and then at the end of your line, you're gonna do the same thing like this, and use the other easy clip to clip on it. This will serve a different purpose when we're in the water. Okay, and you can see that on the next video we'll have when we go out to the water. And during the process of doing this line, you use the bucket or any container. You're gonna store in all of your line in here, so it won't get tangled while you're working on this. Just put everything in here like that. Here's your first swivel that you have. You're gonna put a hook on here also, and then once you have the hook, here, let me show you. Once you have the hooks on like this, just like that, and you can just drop the whole thing in here, and then your hook's gonna be on the side like that. And you're gonna do it for the second hooks, which we already did earlier. Just drop it in, and hooks on here. You're gonna do the whole numbers of hooks you have on your line, and then when you're ready, you can transfer it to a bigger container, which I already have. I will show you my container that I have right over here. Okay. See, nothing fancy. I have this old bucket I have in the house. You can see right here I have like 2 zip tie, big zip tie, and some old hoses not used. This is for my handle. This container is about 16 by 16, and I have about 200 hooks in here. It's very roomy too. You can still have a lot of room right here. This is when we used earlier for the clip. So you can drop it in here. You will know exactly where your first line will start. So let's for example, when you go out to the water tomorrow, how do you know you can find the beginning of your line? Well, here it is. Grab this and I'll show you. Whoa. Just like that, and here it is, your first line. See, your first line. Let's see, you're gonna bait it, throw it out in the water, and you're gonna go to your second line. Here it is. Here is your second line, and so on. You're gonna go all around how many hooks you want to put in the water. And when you retrieve it, you will see it in the next video. When we go out, we will retrieve our line. It's the same way. Just find the hook and put it back on. That's it.